Once upon a time in a faraway kingdom, there lived a beautiful young girl named Cinderella. She lived in a small cottage on the outskirts of the kingdom with her stepmother and two stepsisters. Cinderella's father had passed away, leaving her at the mercy of her cruel stepfamily. Despite the hardships she faced, Cinderella remained kind and hardworking. She spent her days doing chores around the house and dreaming of a better life. Little did she know, her life was about to change in a magical way. One day, an invitation arrived at the cottage. It was an invitation to the royal ball hosted by the handsome Prince Charming. Cinderella's stepmother and stepsisters were thrilled at the opportunity to attend the ball, but they forbade Cinderella from going. Feeling heartbroken, Cinderella sat by the fireplace and cried. Suddenly, a bright light filled the room and a beautiful fairy appeared before her. "Do not cry, my dear," the fairy said. "I am your fairy godmother, and I am here to help you attend the ball." The fairy used her magic to transform Cinderella's rags into a stunning silver gown, and her worn-out shoes into a pair of sparkling glass slippers. "But how will I get to the ball?" asked Cinderella. The fairy smiled and waved her wand, summoning a magnificent carriage and a team of white horses. Cinderella arrived at the ball in style, stunning everyone with her beauty. The prince himself was mesmerized by her, and they danced the night away. As the clock struck midnight, Cinderella remembered the fairy's warning and ran out of the ball, leaving behind one of her glass slippers. The next day, the prince searched the entire kingdom for the mysterious maiden who had captured his heart. He visited every house, trying the glass slipper on every maiden's foot. When he arrived at Cinderella's cottage, her stepsisters tried to squeeze their feet into the slipper, but it was too small for them. Just as the prince was about to leave, Cinderella appeared, wearing the other glass slipper. The prince knew she was the one and they were married in a grand ceremony at the palace. Cinderella's stepmother and stepsisters were filled with envy, but Cinderella forgave them and invited them to live at the palace with her and the prince. From that day on, Cinderella lived happily ever after in the palace, surrounded by love and magic. The fairy godmother continued to watch over Cinderella, ensuring that she lived a life of happiness and prosperity. And the kingdom rejoiced, for they had found their true princess in the kind and beautiful Cinderella.